The small town of Crestfall was nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, its heart dominated by a centuries-old cemetery. An air of melancholy clung to the place, casting an eerie ambience that was amplified by whispering winds and creaking trees. One chilly autumn evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, a 12-year-old boy named William decided to explore the cemetery's secrets. William had always been curious, but his fascination with the unknown had recently taken a darker turn. His friends warned him about the cemetery, sharing tales of wandering spirits and restless souls. Ignoring their pleas, he ventured through the rusted iron gates, his flashlight cutting through the encroaching darkness. Tombstones stood like silent sentinels, their names and dates eroded by time. William's heart raced as he roamed the narrow paths, his steps echoing like distant whispers. The moon hung low, casting eerie shadows that danced among the gravestones. He paused at a particularly weathered monument, tracing the name with his fingers. Eleanor Greywood, beloved wife and mother, 1810 to 1837. A sudden chill gripped him, causing his breath to catch. But he pressed on, drawn deeper into the cemetery's embrace. As he wandered, his flashlight flickered, casting fleeting glimpses of apparitions that seemed to vanish upon closer inspection. Unnerved, William quickened his pace, determined to uncover the cemetery's secrets. Hours passed, and the chill of the night seeped into his bones. Just as he was about to turn back, he stumbled upon a crypt nestled in a forgotten corner. The nameplate was obscured, shrouded in ivy and decay. Curiosity piqued. William tugged at the vines until the name Seraphina emerged, along with a cryptic inscription. She rests beneath, but her eyes see beyond. With an inexplicable sense of unease, William pushed the heavy crypt door open. The air within was damp and suffocating, and the feeble beam of his flashlight revealed a descending staircase. Against his better judgment, he ventured downward, each step leading him into deeper darkness. The oppressive silence was broken only by the distant sound of dripping water. At the base of the staircase, he found a chamber shrouded in shadows. In its center lay an ornate sarcophagus, and atop it, an intricately carved statue of a young woman with piercing eyes. As he approached, his flashlight sputtered and died, leaving him in total darkness. A soft whisper brushed against his ear, sending shivers down his spine. "Who dares disturb my slumber?" Startled, William stumbled back, his heart pounding like a drum. I'm sorry," he stammered. "I didn't mean to. I was just curious." The disembodied voice chuckled, its melodic tone sending a mix of fear and fascination through William's veins. "Curiosity, my dear child, has led you to me. But do you have the courage to unravel the truth?" William's heart raced as he stood in the darkness, his breath shallow and quick. The voice seemed to echo from all directions, surrounding him with an otherworldly presence. Trembling, he managed to gather his courage and spoke, his voice quivering but resolute. "I want to know the truth. Please tell me." The voice sighed, its whisper carrying a hint of sadness. "Very well, young one. I am Seraphina Greywood, and my tale is one of love, betrayal, and a curse that binds me to this place." As Seraphina's story unfolded, William listened with rapt attention. She had been a young woman of beauty and grace, married to a man named Frederick Greywood. Their love had been genuine, but Frederick's heart had been seduced by a wicked enchantress who cursed him to an eternal life, bound to the Greywood estate. Seraphina's death had been a result of her discovery of this treachery, and her spirit had remained trapped within the crypt. "I have been waiting for someone like you, someone with a pure heart and a yearning for truth," Seraphina whispered. "Only you can break the curse that binds me to this crypt and release my soul." William's mind raced, his thoughts a whirlwind of fear and determination. He had entered the cemetery seeking adventure, but now he stood on the precipice of a life-altering decision. What do I need to do?" Seraphina's ethereal voice outlined a series of tasks that would culminate in the breaking of the curse. The journey would not be easy, and it would require William to confront his deepest fears and doubts. Armed with newfound purpose, he left the crypt and ascended the staircase, the weight of his mission heavy upon his shoulders. The following days were a whirlwind of discovery and introspection. William delved into Crestfall's history, seeking clues that would aid him in his quest. He faced his own doubts and fears, grappling with the enormity of the task before him. And all the while, the looming presence of the cemetery cast its long shadow over his every thought. Finally, after weeks of relentless effort, William stood once again before Seraphina's crypt. The moon hung low in the sky, its pale light illuminating the inscription on the crypt's entrance. With a heart full of determination, he recited the incantation Seraphina had taught him, his voice strong and unwavering. As the final words left his lips, a surge of energy filled the air. The ground trembled beneath him, and the crypt seemed to come alive with a soft, pulsating light. Slowly, the heavy stone door creaked open, revealing the sarcophagus within. And there, lying in eternal repose, was Seraphina's ethereal form. Tears welled up in William's eyes as he watched the spectral figure of Seraphina rise from her resting place. Her eyes, once filled with sorrow and longing, now sparkled with gratitude and hope. "Thank you, dear William," she whispered, her voice like a gentle breeze. "You have broken the curse that bound me for so long." With a final, radiant smile, Seraphina's form began to dissipate, carried away on the wind like a wisp of smoke. The cemetery seemed to sigh in relief. The weight of its centuries-old secret finally lifted. As the first rays of dawn illuminated the sky, William knew that he had not only unraveled the mysteries of the cemetery, but also discovered the strength within himself. And so, the tale of the cemetery and its enigmatic guardian came to an end, leaving behind a legacy of courage, determination, and the enduring power of a young boy's heart.